What up, it's more Mr. Downtown Melo. You're listening to the Entertainment Report on iHeartRadio, live from Orlando for Friday, August 11th, 2023, delivering some major stories and trends going on in the world of entertainment and beyond. You can follow the show on Facebook, Twitter, or Instagram, facebook.com/The Entertainment Report with Ray Melo, that's RAYMELO, on Twitter at The Enter Report, or on Instagram at The Entertainment Report. You can listen to the show anytime you want on iHeartRadio. Just go to iHeart.com or your iHeart phone app, search for The Entertainment Report, and it'll take you to the page. Blue Fox Entertainment released a poster for Aristotle and Dante Discover the Secret of the Universe on Thursday. The film opened September 8 in theaters. Lin-Manuel Miranda is the producer of the film. Achille Alberto adapted the Benjamin Aliri Sanez novel and directed the story of two friends separated for a year. Aristotle, played by Max Piolo, befriends Dante played by Reese Gonzalez, one summer at the swimming pool. When Dante moves to Chicago for the year and try to keep in touch with writing letters but drift apart. Eva Longoria and Carol Alejandro play Dante's parents. Veronica Falcone and Eugenio de Berez, who also produced, play Aristotle's parents. Aristotle and Dante premiered at the 2022 Toronto International Film Festival and also screened at this year's Outfest LA. 20th Century Studios released the trailer for Vacation Friends 2 on Thursday. The film premieres August 25th on Hulu. In Vacation Friends, Marcus, played by Lil Red Howie, and Emily, played by Yvonne Orji, meet wild couple Ron, played by John Cena, and Kayla, played by Meredith Hagner, in Mexico. Ron and Kyla follow them home and throw their lives into Desiree. In the sequel, the couple plans a Caribbean trip together, and Kyla is already messing with Marcus and Emily over the airport PA system. Kyla and Ron also have a baby now. Marcus's best laid plans to be rid of the troublesome couple before his business begins are thralled with his clients move up the schedule. The clients innocently invite Marcus's friends to their meetings and parties, and chaos ensues. Vacation Friends 2 also includes Carlos Santos, Ronnie Chang, Jaime Hector, and Steve Buscemi in the cast. Buscemi plays Kyla's father, who brings his wife ashes, which Ron mistakes for cocaine, and snorts. Director Clay Tarver returns and co-writes with the originals Tim and Tom Mullen, in addition with new additions John Francis Daly and Jonathan Goldstein. Todd Garner and Stuart Besser return to produce. Vacation Friends 2 is rated R like the 2021 original. Netflix announced a series of 10 fan events on Thursday to celebrate the release of One Piece. Events go from August 24th to August 31st from Los Angeles to Mexico City. One Piece is a live-action adaptation of the Japanese manga and anime, premieres August 31st on Netflix. Inaki Godai plays Monkey D. Luffy, the pirate captain searching for the One Piece treasure. Makinyo, Emily Rudd, Jacob Romero, and Taz Skylar play Luffy's crew members, Rorana Zoro, Nami, Jacob Romero, and Sunny respectfully. Netflix invites fans to wear straw hats like Luffy and his crew for the following events. The first event is August 24th at 8 p.m. on the Santa Monica Pier. Fans can register at Street Food Cinema. Netflix suggests following their France, Indonesia, Japan, Italy, Philippines, Thailand, Germany, Brazil, and Mexico social media accounts for further details on local events. Events come to a TBD location in Paris on August 29th. August 30th has events in Jakarta, in the Pantia India Kaput, TBD locations in Tokyo, Milan, and Tahoe Metro Manila. The final events are August 31st in Bangkok, Germany, Rio de Janeiro, Copacabana Beach, and Mexico City's Fronton Inclán. The CW announced Thursday that the fall premiere of The Swarm will be delayed 1 week. Originally scheduled to premiere September 5th, it now premieres Tuesday, September 12th at 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. The German series originally premiered in February in Europe. It joins the CW's fall lineup of Canadian and British series, as scripted series are on hold during the WGA and the SAG-AFTRA strikes. The Swarm, based on Frank Schiralzing's novel, is about an undersea crew investigating strange creatures and phenomena. It stars Alexander Karim, Cécile de France, Leo Bushnet, Joshua Odick, Tahiro Hira, Rosabelle Laurenti Sellers, Baba Sukawa, Oliver Masucci, Klaus Humoff, Lydia Wilson, Tayuka Kimura, Sharon Duncan Brewster, and more. Executive producer is Frank Dolio, who is also the executive producer of Game of Thrones. Executive producers Eric Belberts, Mark Hoffman, and U.T. Leinhardt join him on The Swarm. Writers Steve Laley, Marissa Lestrade, Chris Lunt, and Michael A. Walker adapted the book. Hulu is giving a glimpse of the new show Spellbound. The streaming service shared a trailer for the fantasy series Thursday featuring Haley Melody Romaine. Spellbound hails from the creators of Find Me in Paris, a sci-fi fantasy drama following a time-traveling princess and ballerina at the Paris Opera Ballet School. The new series also takes place at the school. Spellbound follows Cece Parker-Jones, played by Romaine, a 15-year-old aspiring ballerina who moves from her small town in the United States to France to study at the Paris Opera Ballet School. Her life is turned upside down after she discovers she comes from a line of powerful witches called the Wizen. The official synopsis reads, The Spitfire team must now juggle the pressures of an elite ballet school, learning new techniques she's never studied before, keeping up with her intense academics, not to mention her new friendships and maybe a cute boy or two, as well as her incredible ability to activate magic while keeping this a secret for only her close friends. Margarita Barreri, Abigail O'Regan, Sam Darius, Zach Gabriel Werb, Antone Moana, Imogene Mackey Walker, Guillermo DeSage, Cameron James King, Rick Young, Raven Dadua, Malou Bilvier, and Charles Barker also star. Spellbound is created by Jill Geerling and Laurie Mather. The series will premiere full August 31st on Hulu. Starz is teasing Power Book 4 Force Season 2. The streaming service shared a trailer for the season Thursday featuring Joseph Sikora and Isaac Keys. Power Book 4 Force is a sequel to the spin-off of the Starz series Power Force. Follows Tommy Egan, played by Sikora, a drug dealer from Power, and Power Book 2, Ghost, as he establishes himself in Chicago. Season 2 will see Tommy seek revenge for the death of Liliana, his former nemesis turned business partner, and attempts to be the sole drug distributor in Chicago. The official synopsis reads, alliances form and competitors become targets. As the turf war heats up and Tommy must race to stay one step ahead of everyone. Meanwhile, a federal task force is zeroing in on him, and he has an eye on a special someone, forcing him to decide what is he willing to sacrifice to claim Chicago his. Lily Simmons, Sean Harper, Caramela Zubado, Manuel Eduardo Ramirez, Miriam A. Hyman, Adrian Walker, Anthony Fleming III, Lucian Cambrick, and Tommy Flanagan also star. Starz shared Season 2 photos in July featuring Tommy and David Diamond Sampson, played by Keys. Power Book 4 Force Season 2 will premiere September 1st at midnight Eastern Standard Time on the Starz app and streaming, and on-demand platforms, and at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time on the Starz network. AMC released a new video for The Walking Dead Daryl Dixon on Friday. The series premieres September 10th at 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time on AMC and stream on AMC+. Daryl Dixon, played by Norman Reedus, finds the survivor washed ashore in France. France is just as zombified as the U.S. Daryl may have found someone who gets him in a new character, played by Clemence Posey. She asks Daryl what led him to France, and he replies, bad decisions. She says, maybe we're the same that way, broken until the world ended. Speaking of broken, the Eiffel Tower has lost its tip to the apocalypse too. M. Negatius, Annie Charrier, Eric Albionnet, Leica Blanc Facard, Romy Levy, and Louis Fuge also star in Daryl Dixon. David Zabel is showrunner with fellow executive producers Reedus, Scott M. Gimple, Greg Nicotero, Angela Khan, Brian Bachcraft, and Daniel Percival. Daryl Dixon joins spin-offs Dead City, which had its season finale on July 20th, and The Ones Who Live, reuniting Andrew Lincoln and Dana Guerrera. Both Dead City and Daryl Dixon was renewed for second seasons in July. The Fall of the House of Usher is coming to Netflix in October. Netflix shared first look photos and a premiere date October 12 for the new horror series Thursday. The Fall of the House of Usher is based on the Edgar Allan Poe short story of the same name. The series hails from The Haunting of Hill House and The Haunting of Leaf Manor creator Mike Flanagan. Flanagan will serve as a writer and director on the show, which explores themes of madness, family isolation, and metaphysical identities. Michael Fimignari also directs films. The cast includes Bruce Greenwood, Carla Gugino, Mary McConnell, Carl Lumley, and Mark Hamill, Katie Siegel, Paola Nunez, and Tiana Miller. The photo features the first look at characters played by Siegel, Gugino, Samantha Sloyan, and Raul Cole. Netflix announced The Fall of the House of the Rising Usher in October 2021. Flanagan previously said that there are no plans for more chapters in the Haunting of anthology series. The armorer responsible for prop weapons on the set of the Alec Baldwin film Russ has pleaded not guilty to her charges related to the shooting death of the film's cinematographer Helena Hutchins. Hannah Gutierrez-Reed, the 26-year-old armorer, pleaded not guilty to charges, including involuntary manslaughter, and waived her rights to a preliminary hearing on Wednesday, court documents show. Hutchins was killed in October 2021 when a gun handled by Baldwin during rehearsals fired a live round, which are typically banned on film sets. Gutierrez-Reed also pleaded not guilty to new charges on evidence tampering added in June, which stemmed from allegations he passed a bag of cocaine to someone else to hold the day the gun was fired. The trial is expected to start with jury selection on December 5th and last for about 2 weeks. The trial date was set after New Mexico judge denied a motion for the armorer's lawyer to dismiss the case. Baldwin had been charged with involuntary manslaughter, but his charges were dropped in April, after prosecutors said evidence showed the gun had been modified in a way that would make it easier for the firearm to accidentally discharge. Prosecutors have alleged that Gutierrez-Reed was hungover when she loaded a live round into the revolver used by Baldwin. Witnesses had reported seeing her drinking heavily and smoking on the set. Quick passenger report. Voice actor Johnny Hardwick died Tuesday in his Austin home at the age of 64. Hardwick's signature role was on King of the Hill. Dale Gribble, who Hardwick voiced, was Hank Hill, played by Mike Judge's most outspoken neighbor, prone to believe in repeated conspiracy theories with conviction. King of the Hill ran from 1997 to 2010 on Fox. Hulu is developing a revival with Judge, but traded reports Hardwick had not recorded his lines for the new series before his death. Hardwick also held the story credit and producer credits on King of the Hill. He also voiced Dale in King of the Hill video games and a Bare Naked Ladies music video. No cause of death was released, but foul play was not suspected. Hardwick was 64. Katharine McPhee is exiting her tour with her husband David Foster due to a horrible family tragedy. The 39-year-old singer and actress announced Friday that she will miss the final 2 Asia dates of her show with Foster, following an emergency in their family. McPhee was to perform with Foster on his Hitman's David Foster and Friends tour Friday and Saturday in Indonesia. McPhee wrote on Instagram, "Dearest Jakarta fans, it is a heavy heart that I announce that I have to miss our final 2 shows of our Asia run. David and I have had a horrible tragedy in our family, and at least one of us needs to get back home to our family. Please know how sorry I am and how much I wish to return one day and promote for you all. McPhee and Foster married in June 2019 and have a 2-year-old son, Rennie. Foster also has 5 adult daughters from previous relationships. The couple will launch a joint North American tour, An Intimate Evening with David Foster and Catherine McPhee, in February 2024. Foster is a Grammy-winning musician and composer, while McPhee came to fame at the runner-up in American Idol Season 5. Rock icon Mick Fleetwood has announced on Instagram that his restaurant, Fleetwood's, on Front Street has been destroyed in this week's wildfires in Hawaii. The musician wrote Thursday, alongside a photo of the waterfront eatery, "Maui and the Hana community have been my home for several decades. This is a devastating moment for Maui, and many are suffering unimaginable loss. Fleetwood on Foot Street has been lost, and while we are heartbroken, our main priority is the safety of our dear staff and team members. On behalf of myself and my family, I share my heartfelt thoughts and prayers to the people of Maui. We are communicating to supporting the community and those affected by this disaster in the days, months, and years to come." 55 people were confirmed dead on Thursday, but officials officers repeatedly asked the public during the press conference hours later for patience if they search through Lahaina or human remains. Well, Judd is announcing a star-studded tribute album to the Judds, the country music duo she performed in with her late mother, Naomi Judd. The album, titled Tribute to the Judds, celebrates the 40th anniversary of the Judds, which Winona and Naomi Judd founded in 1983. Naomi Judd died at the age of 76 in April of 2022. The 14-track compilation album will feature Winona Ryder, Dolly Parton, Jelly Roll, Reba McEntire, Lainey Wilson, Carly Pierce, Blake Shelton, Trisha Yearboyd, Ashley McBride, Gabby Barrett, and Leanne Rimes. McEntire, Pierce, Barrett, Jennifer Nettles will perform Girls' Night Out, while Gwen Stefani will join Sheldon for Love is Alive. Parton and Wilson will perform Mama He's Crying. Winona Judd saying a statement to have all these artists, most of them which are my friends, come together and then lend their voices and artistry to reimagining these songs is so special. These songs are so timeless, and I'm so credited for them to live on for generations to come. And finally, here are the top 10 songs on the Billboard Hot 100 singles charts for the week of August 12th, Number 10, Dua Lipa with Dance the Night. Number 9, Olivia Rodrigo with Vampire. Number 8, Nicki Minaj and Ice Spice with Aqua with Barbie Girl. Number 7, Gunna with Fuck You Mean. Number 6, Remy and Selena Gomez with Calm Down. Number 5, Travis Scott featuring Playboi Carti with Fiend. Number 4, Taylor Swift with Cruel Summer. Number 3, Travis Scott featuring Drake with Meltdown. Number 2, Luke Combs with Fast Car. And the number 1 song on the Billboard Hot 100 singles charts for the week of August 11th, is Morgan Wallen with Last Night. And that is the entertainment report for Friday, August 11th, 2023. I'm your host, Mr. Downtown Melo. I'll be back on Monday to deliver some major stories and trends going on in the world of entertainment and beyond. You can follow the show on Facebook, Twitter, or Instagram. Facebook.com/The Entertainment Report with Ray Melo. That's RAYMELO. on Twitter at The Enter Report, or on Instagram at The Entertainment Report. You can listen to this episode or any previous episodes of The Entertainment Report anytime you want on iHeartRadio. Just go to iHeart.com or your iHeart phone app, search for The Entertainment Report, and it'll take you to the page. Everyone have a great weekend. Good night, and God bless you all.